This is my most viewed cake topper. I'll show you how to make this numbered cake shaker. Um, I'm only going to show you how to do it on the app itself. I'm not going to show you how to cut it. So the first thing you're going to do is click on text and type in the number you want. In this case, in this example, it's going to be 24. Each letter, each text, it's going to be different. It's not going to be one single text. So write it in, select the whole thing, scale it to whatever you see fit. Remember, you're just working with it. You can rescale that afterwards. Okay, so these are my two numbers, 2 and 4. I'm showing you here that if you select them both and offset that, the offset's going to combine it. So we don't want that. We want to make it a shaker. So we're going to offset that separately. So I'm just going to move this far apart, select the number 2, select offset, and just move it until I think it's good. I'm going to do the same thing with the 4. Obviously, you see I have commitment issues, so I didn't click apply, but then I realized I didn't, and I go back and apply, and then I click on the floor, offset, and apply. Okay, great. What we're going to do next is we're going to duplicate this because I like having a control and I like having one I can just mess up and cut up. So that's my control. I'm going to put it over to the right hand side, and this is the one I'm going to cut up and mess up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the center numbers out. I don't want those. The reason I offset it is I wanted it to be a nice bubble letter. I only have like the standard fonts in my system right now, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. So I'm just going to use standard fonts, and I change my colors along the way just to keep me organized. Okay, so my offset, I change it to blue. And now I'm moving the 2 around and the 4 around to whatever I see makes me happy. So I'm going to put the 2 behind the 4. That's just my preference. I want to make it bigger, want to make it smaller. Nope, I'm not as artistic as I thought I am. So let's just put the 2 behind the 4 because I want to showcase the 4 as the shaker. Once I'm okay with it, once you're okay with your placement, select the 2 offset layers and click on slice. You're cutting it. You want to cut that too. Select both and slice that up. Great. I don't need the 4 anymore, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete this section of the 2, and now I have like a manipulated cut up 2. And that's where the control comes in, because now I'm just going to copy and paste that 4 over. It's like puzzle pieces. It's cute. All right, that's where it's going to go. I'm just going to leave it there, but I'm just going to move it down. That top bar is annoying. All right, great. I'm going to change it to purple because I realized I'm going to make it purple. I mean, whatever color you select is whatever color you select. Remember, it's the cardstock that you're cutting. It's not you're not printing directly from this, so it doesn't matter what color you select and you work with. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is select the whole thing, and then we want to offset that. Now we want to offset it as one entity. I didn't attach it together. You'll see why, because I'm still working on it. So offset, offset, offset. I have a couple layers that I'm going to do just to make it pop. And then I'm also going to select different colors just so it's pleasing to my eyes when I'm working on it. And also when I'm cutting, I know what color I'm going to cut. So I primarily use either my iPad or my phone or even my laptop to do Cricut activities. Okay, great. So that white for the 24, that's going to be my background color. I'm going to place everything on top of that. There's my TikTok video in the end, so that kind of just shows you what I mean by my background color, my shaker background color. All right, so what I'm going to do next is focus on the number 4, my shaker. I want the outline for the 4. So what we're going to do is use my control and usually copy and paste it just in case I need to go back into it. Select the 2 4s and we're going to click on slice. I want a border. That's what I want. And see right there, it's a nice cute border to hide all my glues and foam. So that's what I'm going to select. I'm going to change that into a cute color just to make my eyes happy. Super. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, now is make that window, that plastic window where you can see all the confetti. I'm going to take that white 4 and I'm going to contour it. Anyways, I'm going to select it. I'm going to get rid of the center because I want to easily pour in my confetti, and that little block right there is just going to mess me up. So I'm going to make 2, the window for the back and the front. So I'm just going to layer that right on top. I'm going to color it a different color so I know that this is that plastic film that I'm cutting. And then I'm going to put the 4 right on top because that is going, oh, okay, you can go to your layers and then just move it. And then it's right on top. Keeps you all neat. Now this 2, I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to be a little fancy with this one, as you saw in my, the first clip there. It's like half marble, half not marble. I'm going to show you how to do that. Not the marble part. That would be your cardstock. Okay, so I took the 2 down. I selected a shape, whatever shape you see fit. I unlock it up the sides there between the width and the height. There's the lock button. So I'm going to put this on a slant and I'm going to slice it. Hold on a second. I need this too. To be my base. So let's put that back and copy it. Copy and paste that and let's slice this one. Great. And I'm going to slice it halfway. Do whatever you see fit. I'm going to get rid of that background. Get rid of one of the cuts. And now I have my 2. Sorry, I got cut off pieces. I got my 2 pieces. So my bottom here, I'm going to change it to, I don't know, purple. So it just matches and it looks cute. I'm just going to move it up and then I'm going to move the 2 up. So I'm not going to show you how to cut it. I'm just showing you how to do it on the program itself. You're going to find a whole bunch of videos showing you how to cut. Anyways, let's clean this all up. Get rid of all the 24s and the 4s that I was using. I'm going to rescale my image to what I think is appropriate. And then this is now followed by a very short TikTok video on how I put everything together. I actually made that TikTok video back in 2021. I've just been receiving requests on how to do it, so enjoy.
This is my favorite cake topper. It shakes and the glitter just glistens. All right, so the first thing I did was I put foam all around the 8 because it's going to hold all our glitter and all our sequences. Then I put a transparent piece right on top, and then I put the border for the 8 and the 2 circles. Then I put a 2 on. This is half marble, half purple. I think it's so cute. And then I assembled all the different layers right on top of each other and using a very thin or thickish foam tape. Now, the vinyl was very hard to weed, and I tried to reverse weed it too. My fault. I should have used more pressure. And then I just applied it to the layers that we already had. Snapped on a stick, and that was it. Super quick, super cute. And it was just so much fun to play with. And then just to top it all off, I put in nice packaging.